Craig, it's so nice to have you here.
Yeah, it's very nice to be here. This is the fanciest stoop I've ever had the pleasure of sitting on.
Do you like it? You know.
Yeah, when I lived in New York, we had a stoop. Well, when I say we had a stoop, there was a stoop in my neighborhood that we used to sit in.
Right.
But it wasn't as fancy as this. And there
I mean, look at us
Yeah.
out here. This is plush. This is nice.
It is. Plush is a good word,
You like
too.
that
It's
one?
nice. And you get coffee and a little, it's like, this is the nicest stoop
You got to put your
ever.
pinky out when you drink your
Okay,
coffee. Like
I'll do
this.
it. I'll do it.
So when you moved from Scotland to here,
Yeah.
what made you want to come here? Because you came in your 20s.
I came here because America is the land of opportunity. I was an immigrant. In fact, still am. In fact, I've got it. I don't know if you can see it.
Please show us.
Written on my T-shirt. It says
I like
immigrant
it.
on the
I
T-shirt
love it.
because I'm an immigrant. And America, I felt, was a place where I had a chance to follow my dreams, whatever they were. I don't know what they really were. Having a good time and making a bit of money.
What would you say you're most prideful about when it comes to Scotland? Like for someone like myself who's never been, and you're just like, this is the essence of Scotland.
The people of Scotland are its great treasure. The city of Glasgow in particular, which is my hometown, which is a very diverse city and a very welcoming of other cultures. Glasgow is a port city like New York, so it has a real tradition of welcoming people from outside and folding them in, and I'm very proud of the way Glaswegians do that. And I think my wife has a theory about this, is that the reason why Glasgow people accept people from other cultures is because they have good food. Like, Italians turn up, Indians turn up, Pakistani people turn up. They're like, we can make this. We're like, okay, let's try it. Great, yeah, let's do it. Chinese people turn up. Yeah, yes,
We'll take the food.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. I love that welcoming energy, because I do think it's important and
Sure.
it's loving. And I just, maybe because I want the world to be more loving, it's just nice to hear that actually does exist.
Of course it exists.
When you were doing the Late Show, and you did that for such a long time.
Anyway, Kristen's on the show tonight, but I'm going to send her backstage to get, what are you going to get? Ready.
What would you say was the best part about doing it?
The freedom of expression and the way that it was regular employment, in our business.
Yes.
It's like now you've hit the big time. You're on the stoop every day.
I made it.
Right.
I'm
And
here
so
with you, Craig.
Right, and that's kind of what I liked. It was a regular gig, and in show business that's not often. And then that became the worst thing about it. It was like, as a kid, I thought, you'll never get me wearing a suit and sitting behind a desk.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, wait a minute.
But-
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, I was wearing a suit and sitting behind a desk.
So let's talk a little bit about your book.
Okay.
This is your third book, correct?
My third, well, I've read more books, but this is the third one that I've written.
Yes,
It's called Riding the Elephant. And then there's another bit where it says a memoir of altercations, humiliations, hallucinations, and something else, something Asians. And the reason it's called Riding the Elephant is the first story in the book is about an elephant ride that I took 30 years ago. I wouldn't do that now, but I didn't know better then. And then there's the metaphor of just riding the elephant, which is kind of like life. You think you're given the big grey creature inputs, but it's kind of just going where it wants to go.
Are you happy with where life has taken you to?
I'm grateful for where the life has taken me to this point. My body still functions for the most part, and I have enough money to have lunch. And gratitude, for me, gratitude is the key to happiness. If you're happy with what you have, then you're happy.
Have you always been this way, very humble?
No, not at all. No, I was a complete jerk when I was younger, and I don't know if I'm not a jerk now, but I really try not to be.
I don't feel like you are at all.
No, I was though.
Right.
I was selfish and callous, and I used to say that that's what young people are like, but I've noticed that young people are not like that. I was like that, and I would blame it on youth. But they say the callousness of youth. That's not a real thing.
Right.
Young people are not. I look at my son's generation. My oldest son is 18. You guys are nice. You're friendly. You have a morality about you, which I don't think that I had. I think some people in my generation had it, but I didn't have it. And I'm trying to look and see that now and learn from it.
What made you want to improve and work on that, though?
Because that kind of selfishness makes you unhappy. Selfishness makes you unhappy. It feels like counterintuitive because you feel like the more stuff I get, the better I'll be. But I got a lot of stuff. I don't know if you know that, but I did. I got a lot of stuff, and It doesn't work. So what works is it's just having enough. If you have enough, that's all you need.
Right. I really loved hearing your journey. I think it's amazing, it's inspiring to hear that you decided on your own to come to a whole different country, make your dreams come true. And I love stories like that because it's a reminder that we shouldn't take anything for granted. So I really appreciate you stopping by today.
Thank you very much indeed. It was very nice to meet you.
Of course, nice meeting you,
And I
Craig.
love your apartment.
Thank you. I wish it was mine, but that's okay.
No,
We're
it's
working
great.
into it.
It's a revolutionary idea to have your
The stoop.
outside stoop
Inside,
the
in
apartment.
New York.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's great. It stops
Thank you,
people,
Craig.
peeing on it, to be honest. Yeah.